we must say it will get there. But Nairobi, I think investors are happy over there. So if you invest your money in, say, Nairobi, in a company traded on the Nairobi Securities Exchange, on average, you must have gained a 7% gain as of last year. So that's it for Nairobi. However, why for Nairobi? Because there are lots and lots of innovations. Nairobi is moving at a very fast pace. Its stock exchange market is really very much vibrant. So Nigeria is also one of those countries in Africa that we must also take note, because I think the Nigerian Exchange Group is also one to be noted, because it is it's been for a long time. Recently, it's been performing well, and as of last year, it basically was able to give 6.07%. Its index ended, with 6.07 gain for investors. And I think that's quite something commendable as well. So, well, investing in public markets is a skill. And I think just like any other investing that you can do, probably forex or bonds or corporate bonds or government bonds, or probably any kind of investments that you do, maybe real estate, or maybe any alternative asset class, or maybe in a private company, you must be able to basically assess. You must assess the risk. You must assess the investment and make the investment, knowing that you can lose the money or multiply, and therefore making you happy. So, Nigerian stock exchange market is one of the most vibrant in Africa. Even if probably we may say had a very smaller percentage gain for investors of 6.07%, it still remains very vibrant because you have many companies over there. And we have seen actually companies like Jumia being listed on the New York Stock Exchange market, and that's quite something commendable for Africa, because having is listed on big exchange markets means that you have a lot of capital in those companies, and then probably there's more wealth. So stock exchange markets create wealth, and Uganda, we must learn to invest. If we are to basically become wealthy, we must be become well-versed with the Ugandan stock exchange market, or probably we may have to look at the players there. Just choose a company, just watch it closely for quite some time, follow it up in newspapers, and then you'll be able to make a very not based on excitement, but based on reason. And there you can be able to make money grow. So, and then also, if you look at the Dar es Salaam stock exchange market, it closed this year with a 4.0% gain for investors. That's for Dar es Salaam, and it's our neighbor just right here. So probably, if you want to invest in stock markets, the first thing you may want to do is to look out for these stock exchange markets, and this may be the first step. You have seen that actually the Lusaka stock exchange market is as of last year, gave out the biggest, over 90% gain to investors. Meaning if you invested your money on average, you must have had a 93% gain on your money. Is really not something to be joked about. It is really a very good gain. And so that's it for the top performing. And now you have down there, below the top performing African stocks in 2021. So let's have a look at them as well. The top performing, just right over here. You have Sothema. Sothema is a company, and its stocks actually increased by value of its stocks increased by 184.3%. That's quite something over there. And I can say that Sotherma is a company that I'm not really well versed with, but I think it is quite a very good company to follow up because it's basically caught my attention of it as well. So basically just Google it up and then see what it does, and that is how you basically start to know which company you can invest in based on previous track records. So it is very important. And now you have Samcon, MTN Ghana, it had its stocks in value increased by 82.0%. This is a very good performance over there. And you have FBN Holdings at 75%. And probably I can have this go up. Probably I can have my producer Job helping me out with this. So you have these markets performing very wonderfully in Africa, and sometimes we think that probably it can't amount to much, but it does really amount to much because it is worthwhile investing money in any African country. But of course, having done your homework, knowing which country and which stock exchange market, which company to invest in. So these markets, I think you've gotten a clue of what it really means to invest in Nigeria, in Johannesburg, in Malawi, in Ghana, and so on and so forth. So that's it that we had for you with the stock markets in Africa. So now, let's now actually close up with this. If we want to take the African stock market forward, it must be a culture for us to basically invest, however small. And I had I had a mentor actually telling me that it doesn't matter how much you invest in. Well, you can actually make it. You can actually make money out of stocks. So now let's have a look at now what's coming up. We have Marcelino coming up with more within the Forex. And that's it for the financial markets. And it's been very, very great having you watching Smart 4 and Financial Markets, where we give you the best of business broadcasting, and it's just about driving business. Justin Subiga, see you tomorrow.